Hey y'all. It's been boring on here to me today. Like the past couple of days, it's just been boring as far as the ghettos of YouTube go. I've been very bored. It's been very lackluster. The only thing that I really notice is that people are still getting on here lying about things. And I don't get why it's up for debate. Homegirl lied. That was that. That was that. But my mod sticks. My discernment is telling me to take away a few of my mod sticks. Um, and I hope nobody takes it personal or anything like that. But I just want to make it known that it's not in for me, like over here, it's not important whether you're a mod or not. It doesn't make a difference to me. I've really just been giving them to the people that's been supporting me day one. But I've been sitting back watching the way some of y'all move, and a few of y'all that have mod sticks on my channel, just I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know anymore. Like, and my discernment is telling me to take them away. So, being that my discernment is doing that, I decided to just take them all away. So I will be taking all away, but I will be giving um certain people will be keeping a mod stick, and it's not up for debate. There's just certain people that I vibe with on here. It's never my discernment never raised a question. Um the place, and it doesn't matter where you go when it comes to me, but when I see certain behaviors that make my eye twitch a little bit, yeah, it's time for me to just stop altogether. So that's what I'm intending on doing. Another thing, I'm not into watching all that yelling and screaming no more. So if I don't catch it, I won't be talking about it. And I'm about to start school next month, so clearly I will not be talking about none of those things. Um, but yeah, I'm taking a few of my sticks back. Um, I was gonna take all of them. I haven't decided if I'm just gonna take all of them because I just want to do a little. I just want to see something. I see y'all take these sticks entirely too serious. So I just want to see something. If nobody has a mod stick, are they gonna support or are they not gonna support? Like I said, it's about two or three people that will be keeping it. But I don't know. I think some of y'all take these mod sticks a little bit too serious. And I don't want my alliances based off of mod sticks. So yeah, but I was bored and I'm still bored. Nothing interesting is going on to me right now. I see that Miss Parker was live, so I'm gonna go and watch that. But what I did notice today that caught my eye, and y'all might have seen it on my wall, is why do y'all get on here on this internet, say that y'all have children, say that y'all have babies, say that y'all pregnant when y'all really don't be pregnant, y'all really don't have babies. Why do y'all carry on with the lies that y'all carry on with? Because if I had one more person had a fake baby on YouTube or the internet in general, I have to look at that weird. And if y'all go on my wall, y'all will see Brianna Hampton. I saw the picture earlier when she posted it on Instagram talking about these are her twins. I knew that the picture was AI. Like when you're a content creator, you're able to catch what's AI, what's not AI. I watch a lot of these videos on different things regarding AI. I'm going to school for cybersecurity, so like I'm very aware of what's real and what's fake on this internet. And this girl had posted these two twin babies on her page, and it's an AI picture. Why do y'all get on the internet and lie? Why do y'all get on the internet and lie about things that clearly can be figured out is fake, a lie? Like the whole mama dying thing. Why would you get on the internet? First of all, why would you speak that onto your own mother? That's one. Why would you speak that onto your mother? I don't understand it. It's weird to me. So I seen that on my wall. I posted that on my wall. Other than that, I have not been really interested in anything else that I see online. Like I said, I'm not interested in a bunch of people yelling at each other. So I'm not interested in that type of stuff. I see that the jury is deliberating. Well, they went home today. Oh, they just caught Antoine Massey, y'all.
I'm assuming that was one of the reasons that he was hiding
They
out
just
there.
caught
But what
Antoine
we're hearing
Massey.
is that the U.S. Marshal Service and 5 different law enforcement agencies worked together today to respond to a Crime Stoppers tip that led them straight to that house,
I'm
to
changing my
Antoine
title.
Massey. Investigative reporter Mike Perlstein has been with me on set talking about how this capture took place today, what we've learned so far as we continue to get new details about that. 5:30, as Amelia mentioned, is when we are expecting the NOPD and law enforcement agencies to hold a more detailed press conference to give us extensive information about exactly what went down today.
And, I certainly expect that now that Massey's in custody, there will be a reminder of Derrick Rose.
Yes.
He's the remaining escapee, still unaccounted for. And he was often considered perhaps the most potentially facing
Custody, if you're just joining
of the U.S. Marshal Service. He was captured without incident. In fact, he gave himself up once surrounded by law enforcement. This actually came from a Crime Stoppers tip, Katie. So we know that a $50,000 reward had been offered for some weeks now. They had been waiting on tips, in fact, pursuing some of them unsuccessfully until today. This tip panned out. Somebody will be collecting $50,000. It came through Crime Stoppers. Other agencies involved, the U.S. Marshals were kind of leading the search, but instrumental and at this residence were representatives of the New Orleans Police Department, Louisiana State Police, U.S. Marshals, of course, along with JPSO, not far from the Jefferson Parish border.
That's right on the line.
They assisted. Obviously, they were taking, no chances or risks with these this particular escaped inmate being considered potentially armed, potentially dangerous. But it ended peacefully. He's now back in custody. Obviously, he'll be facing a charge of escape in addition to the previous charges for which he was being held at the Orleans Justice Center of domestic violence that included rape.
Yes, absolutely. Now, this area that we were looking at on your screen, this is a map where that house is, where Antoine Massey, one of the Orleans Justice Center escapees, was taken back into custody. If you're just joining us, that happened just a few moments ago. This area is really not too far from Xavier University's campus, which may be a bit unnerving for some parents out there who may be watching this, to know that Antoine Massey was hiding out in a house right there. Not that far from the Costco, where a lot of people frequent. Hundreds, thousands of people go through that Costco every day. And apparently, Antoine Massey did not get far when they escaped from the Orleans Justice Center.
And remember,
all 10 of them.
It was kind of assumed in the case of Antoine Massey in particular that he may not have gone far. We saw that previously he posted a video of himself on social media. That was identified as a house near the fairgrounds, which was promptly descended upon by the law enforcement agencies. He had not been there, so assumed that whenever he videotaped that, it was sometime earlier before he posted it. But that gave them an idea that he probably had not fled across state lines or anything further. What is interesting, we've seen in many of these other escapees, accomplices arrested, booked with, accessory to the escape. Right now, no such other people known to be involved in helping him, assisting him. Nobody was at that house in that Holly Grove area when they descended upon it to make that arrest. He gave himself up peacefully. Now, of course, we'll see once they debrief Antoine Massey if he provides any additional information. He was considered, Katie, one of the masterminds.
Yes, I mean, we learned that.
Escape.
We learned that, yes, through the fact that they've arrested several other people, and so that has given us a bit of a paper trail. as we continue to cover this.
And, he's been perhaps, the most visible by popping up on social media. There have been many tips generated about his whereabouts, including the one himself going on social media. They were able to, pinpoint a house there. It's, now almost 6 weeks since that escape. It is really considered remarkable that, Massey up until today and Derrick Rose, the other escapees still at large, managed to stay out for so long with such a large reward being offered.
Apparently one tip is all it took.
That's right. And, that is always the kind of mystery of being a fugitive. How many people know of the whereabouts? Who did he trust? Well, apparently, I don't know if it was him letting his guard down or somebody deciding 50,000 was just too tempting to pass up. But it was, in fact, a Crime Stoppers tip. And Brian Fair, the spokesman for the U.S. Marshal Service, said that reward will be collected by the tipster.
Yeah, well, obviously there's still a $50,000 reward for information out for Derrick Groves. He's considered the other mastermind behind this operation. We do know that Groves had an ex-girlfriend who was actually an employee at the jail, correct?
Right. She was a guard.
And she was a guard at one point, has since been fired. However, that's the only person that we've known with ties to Groves. Now, if he and Massey were the two who coordinated this escape, there are going to be a lot of questions, asked and hopefully answered by Massey now that he's in custody.
And certainly the more that time passed from that May 16th escape, the more the law enforcement was operating on the theory that the escaped inmates had gone their separate ways. They were no.
All right, I really don't care. Like, you escaped jail. You shouldn't have never escaped jail. Now your ass got caught. You're going to jail for the rest of your life. Like, I really don't care about the whole Antionne Massey thing. I just find it interesting that he was just caught and now they only got one person to catch. Other than that, I'm moving right along. Like, there's other things going on the internet. So yeah, like I was saying, Brianna got on the internet. She's been lying about her life the whole time she's been on the internet. I think that is really strange. And now I don't know if she really had twins or she didn't have twins, but the AI picture of them kids, I knew that was a fake picture from when I saw it earlier. So I found it mighty funny that somebody else pointed out the same thing, Greta, and she posted it on her wall. Like, I don't get why y'all get on the internet and lie about having children. Y'all lie about being rich. Y'all lie about not living in public housing. Y'all lie about not getting temporary services like food stamps and stuff. Y'all lie. Like, people can go and look these things up. That's why I don't get on here and lies. I don't get on here and tell false stories. I'm not rich. I don't have it all. I don't have it all together. My mother really did die when I was 7 years old. I have no reason to come on here and make up a lie about that. I'm going back to school now to get my degree. I do not have a degree yet. Y'all get on here and lie. Y'all try to pretend that y'all lives are so perfect, and that I can't fuck with. I can't fuck with. I also can't fuck with the people that play all sides of the table and then want to play this it's just YouTube game. I'm tired of hearing it's just YouTube. Whichever one of y'all are back there, hey, eBay, why are you back there tearing up my furniture? Are you crazy? Yeah, you are. You know what you are. So yeah, I can't really rock with the things that I see going on right now. Like, I can't get over the fact that this girl got on here, lied about mama being dead. Now now they're saying she's brain dead and she's supposed to pull a plug today. What the fuck are we doing? And y'all all going along with this. Why the fuck are y'all going along with this? I don't know. I don't get it. But it's clear as day that it was a lie. I wanted to see something. Yeah, this is why I don't get caught up. eBay, you know what's so crazy? It's kind of sad though, because Like you want to gain, like me being a content creator now and being a subscriber. I wanted to be more sociable, but you cannot do that because you don't know what is wrong with these people in they heads for real. It's really some sick people, and no offense to anyone that is down south, but I feel like y'all economy or whatever it is, it's not as fast as it is in New York. So y'all have way more time on y'all hands than us up north people do have on our hands. Like for real. We don't have time to be sitting on the internet all day, every day. If you do, you're a bum. We have to go to work. We have to work jobs. These bills are billing out here. We can't just go to a bank and sign up for bank accounts and scan checks and do shit like they don't. That's not flying up here. So I feel like a lot of y'all have so much time on your hands instead of going back to school and making something of yourselves. Y'all rather just sit around and be bums. And that's weird to me. I could never respect it. I could never understand it. And I'm not trying to understand it. Nor do I want to be like anybody on here. That's why I put yesterday, monkey see, monkey do. Because every time, everything y'all see somebody else doing, and whether it's wrong, right, or indifferent, y'all follow. Y'all follow after. That's weird to me. That's weird to me. I can never respect that neither. So it's just certain shit and certain behaviors I can't get behind, and I'm not gonna get behind. So I'm just gonna stay in my little bubble like I've been doing. Like I said, I know I said on my wall I'm taking all my sticks, but I haven't decided exactly how I'm gonna do that yet. I want to sit back and see something. I made that post on purpose because I want to sit back and see something. I want to sit back and see something. I want to see how y'all gonna move and how y'all gonna shake and how y'all gonna act. I just want to see how y'all gonna act because I see that certain people feel like they are this big person because they have sticks everywhere. And I want y'all to know having a stick does not mean nothing. You're not getting paid for the job. So having a stick doesn't really mean anything. Big facts. NYC is a big city. It's always something for us to do and sitting in the house. And exactly, I'm not working right now. I'm not on this thing all day. I'm not paying attention to this all day. I got mad shows to watch. I'm always doing something and I got things to do. Lady K, hey, my darling, you know you keeping your stick, girl. So I don't know why. Nope. I said what I made that post for a particular reason. I want to see something. You know how sometimes y'all might tell somebody something. You tell three people three different things and you want to see who's going to tell who. That's what I'm doing right now. That's what I'm doing right now. I just want to see something. So yeah, I'm not here talking about nothing in particular. They caught Antionne Massey, so we was just looking at that. Girl, eBay, they be losing their minds. Like I watch people lose their minds over these things. I watch people lose their mind over these things. And I also watch people feel like they can control other people's channels over those things. And I also watch people that say they don't want to stick, and then when you take it from them, they get mad and don't show up at your channel no more. Do these things. So it's just certain things that I'm sitting back watching, and I'm like, whew, weird behaviors. But let me give y'all an update. Y'all, I'm so pissed off because I went to the doctor today anticipating on going back to work next Wednesday. I'm not going back to work next Wednesday, guys. And I'm not too happy about it. I'm not too happy about it because I really want to go back to school. I mean, go back to work now so that next month, because I start school August 25th, y'all. Cybersecurity. I'm going to school for cybersecurity and information technology. So my first week of school, I wanted to take the week off of school so that I could get myself acquainted with class and stuff. But being that I can't go back to work now, it looks like when I do go back to work, which is probably going to be in the next 6 weeks, I'll probably be going back to work. Yeah, I know, eBay. Hey, Blended. Hey, darling. I know that's more important. I know. I just like having my own. And I didn't save the way that I wanted to save. So I wanted to go back to try to save a little more money and then get out. But it is what it is. So yeah, they told me today that I will not be going back to work because I'm still on light duty. So I had to wait. And until I'm off for light duty, like when you do what I do, what y'all know what I do, like I can't be lifting them people. I can't be doing certain things. I can't be I just can't pick up the when we get the crates of the meds and stuff like I can't do none of that. So I just gotta be out of work for a while. And hey CC like baby. And I'm not too fond of it, but it's all right. It's okay. Everything happens for a reason. That's right, Lady K. I am. It's a struggle though because I grew up having to take care of myself. So it's like, oh, not having really nothing productive to do all day. I'm finding things to do though. I'm working out. Shout out to my girl Transparent Talks because she keeps me motivated with working out and keeping my body in shape. Shout out to Transparent Talks because she got me back on my water drinking. She got me back on I started following her water regimen and now I be craving water when I don't drink enough water, which is crazy because I always drunk water, but I never drunk water that much. So now I be craving water when I don't have water in my body, and that shit is crazy to me. But yeah, I've been working out. I'm actually gaining weight, like I told y'all. Like I wanted to be 120. I'm halfway there, y'all. I'm 116, so I'm getting there. But I kind of want to get to 125 so that I could go down. Because being that I'm working out, it's easy for my metabolism. It's so fast. It's easy for me to shut off pounds. So I'm doing that. Hopefully the short-term disability. Hopefully the short-term disability work quick, y'all, because I got bills to pay. So hopefully this short-term disability come quick, y'all, child, because I got bills to pay. And yes, I do have a boyfriend and he can pay everything, but I'm not that girl. I'm not that girl. All right, let me read y'all comments. I don't go back to school till school. I don't go back till school starts. How you think I feel about how I feel I work? Oh, really? Go ahead, girl. That's right, eBay. So you and my boyfriend, y'all, yeah, y'all, because he same thing. He don't go back to September, and he is so happy to be enjoying his son. Y'all should have seen him the last day of school when he came home. The relief on his face because he works for elementary school children, kindergarten through fifth grade. Man, listen, he came home so happy that he got the summer off, but y'all know he got another job. So he at work right now at his other job, at the group home. He worked with group home children. I'm so proud of that black man. I'm so proud of that black man. But like I said, I like having my own money. So it's really like fucked up for me right now. But it is what it is. Like y'all are all saying, my health is more important and I got to do what I got to do. You are right. Everything happens for a reason. Sometimes we don't understand, but in the long run, it's for our good. And that's absolutely true. That's absolutely true. I might not understand this reasoning right now, but there's a reason why God is sending me down right now. And I can't lie, y'all. With the way the weather been in New York, I don't mind not having to go to work when it's 195 degrees outside. Hey, OC girl. I don't mind not having to go to work when it's that hot outside because I'll be having to, go outside and pick up certain cases and go outside and drop this kid and go outside. I don't mind. I don't mind. I wish I could tell y'all so much more about what it is that I do and where I work and what we do. But y'all know people are so hateful in here, so I can't even go there. But you get the gist. If y'all understand, y'all professional folks can get an idea of what it is that I do. So yeah, but I'm so happy to be starting school. Like I'm switching careers. I'm so happy for that. Like, oh God, I can't believe I'm gonna be in the field of cybersecurity and information technology, like a IT girl. Like I can't believe I'm going into that whole cybersecurity, but I feel like that's where we're going. Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing, OC girl. That's exactly what I'm doing. But that's the direction that I feel like we're going in. So I feel like I picked a good major for school and I'm very excited to be starting, y'all. So now I'm just worrying about what I'm gonna get. I gotta get me a binder because I'm old school. I don't want to be typing everything into a computer. Writing things down while I study is more. Yes, OC girl. Yes, I had to get out of healthcare because my body cannot take it no more. So I had to sit down and tell myself, like, have a real conversation with myself. And that was very hard for me, y'all, because I've been doing the work that I've been doing since I was 18 years old. So to be switching now, like I had to really have a real talk with myself. And I'm not a mother yet. And I had to tell myself, you running around here taking care of people every day, and one day you might not be able to hold your own child if you keep getting hurt. So I had to make a executive decision for my life, and instead of going to school to be a nurse, I'm going to school for cybersecurity and IT. And not for nothing, no offense, like I noticed here in New York, some of these nurses are nurses, CNAs, some of them are just bad people, bro. They're just bad people. A lot of these people are not going to school because they love the job. They're going to school because they love the money that they make from the job. And then when they get to the job, they are pieces of shit. And then you have somebody like me that cares about the work that I do, and we end up overworking ourselves trying to cover for everybody. And it just I'm glad I'm getting out of that. Oh, wow. Congratulations to your what you say, your granddaughter. Congratulations to her. That's a big, I wish I had a round of applause for her. Because I think that is very important. Like the younger generation, like, okay, I'm 38. But I have nieces and nephews that's in y'all children's age groups and stuff like that. And I try to express to them all the time, go back to school, do it now. Don't wait until you my age to try to figure it out. Some of them are listening, some of them are not. They got to learn on their own. So a big congratulations to Blended, because that's generational right there. That is generational. Go ahead. That's what I'm talking about. I wish them nothing but the best. I wish them, and they better make sure they buy their grandma something nice when they start making their money. Make sure y'all hold grandma Blended down now, because she's a very good. I know she's good to y'all. I know she is. That's amazing. I love seeing stuff like that. Like my little cousin, she graduated last year. She's a whole psychiatrist out here, younger than me. And I'm so happy for her. Then she went back to school silently, did not tell nobody, and went back and got her goddamn I think she got her master's now. I'm in, just had a baby, and she's engaged. Like I'm so proud of my little cousin. Shout out to you, Sha. I ain't gonna say your whole name on this internet thing, but if you ever go back and you find this page, because my family don't even know that I have a YouTube. I don't really promote it like that. If she ever find out, what she probably is gonna find out eventually, because I tell her pretty much everything else. If you ever come back to this video, just know I'm very proud of you, Sha. Very proud. That is amazing. My daughter has her master, and now she. That's right. That's how it's supposed to be, OC girl. That's right. It's amazing to see, because like you just said, this generation is very lost, but it's so amazing. I'll be so happy when I see the few that do be going to school and graduating or starting businesses and making it big, or I'll be so happy to see the younger people making something of themselves. It motivates me in a way. Like when my little cousin just did that put a fire underneath my ass, y'all, like no other. Like, bitch, you gotta do what you gotta do, because your little cousin out here doing what she gotta do, and you always told her she gotta do what she gotta do, but you not taking that advice for yourself. So I had to. It's only right that I have to turn myself up real quick. Turn myself up, because I can't be giving this advice to my young ones. and not following my own advice. So it's only right that I had to do that. Oh. So yeah, that's basically all I wanted to come and talk to y'all about. Like the whole mod thing. I only made that post because I'm trying to see something. I just want to see something. And after I see what I'm gonna see, then I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. But the people that's here right now, y'all sticks is not going nowhere. They're not. But some people just take it to their head and they start to think like, what the hell? So what y'all think about Diddy? Because y'all know the jury is in deliberation. Well, they went home today. Deliberations starts on Monday. Do y'all think that Diddy is going to get time? Do y'all think that Diddy is going to get more than 5 years, under 5 years? What are y'all thinking when it comes to Diddy? You think Diddy about to be free, Lady K? Thank you, eBay. All right, so we got two different opinions. Lady K think that Diddy about to be free. OC girl think that Diddy has. Oh, you wait, OC girl, you think he about to be free, or you think he about to be out of there? Meaning he about to get out of the jail. That's right. Blended, blended, blended. This comment right here. This is something that wrecks my brain all the time. I beat myself up with it because I wish that I would have listened instead of me running the streets trying to be grown, dating the drug dealers and this, that, and the third. I should have been in school from 18 until I got my master's. I should have been did that because maybe they would have followed a better example if I was a better example. But nobody showed me a better example. And the one sibling that I did have that did show me that you can go to school, I still wouldn't listen. So I have that in my brain every day. Like, yo, you set the precedent for the rest for your nieces and nephews to follow, and they, even though you got a good precedent, because I got certifications underneath my belt, I went and got my CNA, all of that, I still feel like I should have went to college. So yes, you showed them by example, and that's what's important. And that's why I'm so glad, like the person I've decided to have children with, they've been to college, they've already got their bachelor, they got everything to show as a good example. And that's why I have to do what I have to do, because I refuse. I'm sorry. I refuse to be a mother and don't have a degree. I refuse. Because that's not setting an example for my child. So that's what it was all about for me. That is good. But yeah, okay, Diddy. 15 years. Okay, so you saying he's probably gonna get 15 years. And they've been watching him since the 90s. That's right. And that's true. College is not for everyone. That's absolutely true. I agree. If you cannot go to college, you got to pick up. You should be some type of trade school. You got to find what's for you, because at first I thought that college was not for me. I really did. And the first time around that I went, I ended up flunking out because I wasn't paying. But that was on me not paying attention, not applying myself. Once I apply I have to be, for me, I have to be interested in it in order to do it. So if I could tell anybody younger than me, find out what you're interested in and go after it and do it. It might not be college though. You might want to be the best fucking plumber out there, the best fucking electrician, whatever it is. If you can get you a certification behind it to make some money for it, go after it. OC girls kind of 50-50. It seemed like they watering down. Yes, it does seem like they watering down all his charges. Let's see if we could listen to an update. Update. I can't believe they finally got Antoine ass. I mean, I didn't think they was gonna catch him, to be honest with y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. No, I can't. Did y'all hear about Did y'all hear Trump have that conversation about Iran and Israel? He said the two countries don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like I never heard a president cuss. Like maybe I was too young to remember, but I don't remember a president ever getting on TV and cussing the way that Trump be cussing. Like he is hilarious. He's I don't want to say too much when it comes to Trump on this internet because I feel like the government be watching. I feel like the government be watching for sure. I'm just looking for one little update, like something quick. I don't want to see all of this extra. I feel like TMZ is being biased too. Of course, transparent. So let me respond to her post. Of course, girl, we love you, child. We love you, Pooh.
Defense team finished up their close, and at the very end, attorney Mark Agnifilo asked the jury to acquit Sean Diddy Combs of all of the charges and to send him home to his family.
Exactly, babe. I know better. That's why I shut up real quick. You see how I shut the fuck up?
This way, and then there are these overflow rooms. There are multiple overflow rooms packed full of people from the public, from the media, so many people converging on New York City because of this trial. And in one of the rooms, I can confirm to you that when Mark Agnifilo finished, the room erupted in cheers. Everyone in the room started cheering loudly, clapping when his closing argument was finished. Mark Agnifilo giving that close on behalf of Diddy.
Yeah, so they're talking about Diddy's lawyer, but I heard he did a horrible job. I don't know. I'm not there to know, so I can't really say. That's what I've seen other YouTubers that are there saying. So I don't know, but let's continue.
Numerous lawyers taking part in this process.
Oh my God. Babe, I was going to say the same thing. TMZ is on Diddy's payroll. Because Harvey flip-flop, like just like they on Rock Nation payroll too. We already know what's going on, but let me be quiet because that's another Rock Nation. Can't really talk about them. They'll get your whole page deleted. They'll start to harass you and all types of stuff. So yeah.
We understand Diddy was quite pleased with that closing argument. Now we're in the government's rebuttal. So that is currently taking place in the courthouse behind me. Diddy's trial happening at the very top floor of this building. We're in the Southern District of New York, and they actually have two federal courthouses, Michael and Ashley. This is one of them, the larger one. It is beautiful inside, and it is very hard to get a seat in that courtroom. But I will tell you, when I was in there,
it's nothing like being a woman, I swear to God, because we always notice the interior of things. Like the first thing she says is, you got to see the courtroom. It's so beautiful. I can only imagine that courtrooms. The way they got that courtroom set up is probably beautiful. Like I can only imagine the building itself is beautiful. I'm sorry, I watch a lot of HGTV.
Diddy looked to be in very good spirits. I saw him looking back at his children right before court started, giving them a big smile. And then during the break, when everybody was in the morning recess, people were milling about the courtroom and talking. The judge was off the bench, and I saw one of his twin daughters hand a piece of paper to attorney Tenny Garagos, Mark Garagos' daughter, who's one of the attorneys on the Diddy team. And she then handed that paper to Diddy, and he read whatever was on it, and then he turned back around, looked at him.
Thank you for stopping by, Blended. And again, congratulations to you and your granddaughter. And thank you. Thank you for everything. Okay. You have a good weekend. And yeah, get into the lab, boo. Because I'm about to have to do the same thing. I got some orders I gotta pack tonight myself. I gotta make every dime I could get right now with these candles, boy. Because until my short term come, I don't, I told you I ain't rich.
Daughter smiled really big and did a little bit of a fist pump, like to indicate, yeah.
Oh, really?
He seemed to be very happy about it.
Wait, so he had two black lawyers? His two black lawyers. Wait, so he don't got the woman black lawyer no more? The little lady, that little black girl.
Mom looked to be in good spirits. I saw her leaving the courtroom during the break. I said hello to her.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I should have taken my ass down there to that city. I'm revamping my website, but as soon as I'm done revamping, I will definitely hit you up and let you know. Oh, so the little lady got out of there, eBay? What the fuck?
Hello back. They all seem to be really leaning on each other, relying on each other for support as his freedom, Michael and
See, I have a candle club, and that's a whole separate thing that I do on Facebook. So I have certain people that we order their stuff every month. So those are the orders I gotta fill. The people that do their monthly stuff through me through Facebook. As soon as I'm done with that website, which I have time to work on now, I need to start working on that now since I'm not going to be going back to work. I will let you know. Oh my God, I did not know the black girl left.
Is on the line. If he's convicted of that sex trafficking charge, it could be 15 years mandatory. Two of them, one pertaining to Cassie.
15 years mandatory minimum. Minimum means that's the least. Whoa. So he has to do at least 15 years. Interesting.
No, and one pertaining to Jane, and if he's convicted of the racketeering, could potentially be life.
Julie, I gotta say, tell me if I'm wrong. I want to get your opinion on this. It seems to me the overriding theme of this closing argument by the defense was essentially that this was an overreach by the prosecution, that this was about the government going into somebody's bedroom, someone like Sean Diddy Combs. And although it's admittedly a bit of a bizarre sex life, it is his personal life. It didn't extend beyond that. Would you say that's a fair sort of assessment of the way they sort of characterized this approach to the prosecution?
Yes, Michael, you're exactly right. And I have to tell you both, Mark Agnifilo did a brilliant.
Damn, OC girl. He's 56, y'all. If he go to jail for 15 years, child, what the fuck? Diddy, you should have stopped while you was ahead, brother. Because look at the, like, you got a whole, I think they said, Alexa, how old is Sean Puffy Combs?
Sean P. Diddy Combs is 55 years old.
He's 55. Yo! Damn, I just feel bad for his kids, y'all. Now, y'all know I lost my mom. So, y'all, if y'all don't know anything about me, I'm always going to sympathize for a child being separated from their parent. And that's crazy. His youngest daughter, that little girl Love, gonna have to go visit her dad at the jail, yo. That's crazy.
Job connecting with the jury on that point. He is very engaging. His clothes look much different than the government.
I don't feel sorry for him neither, OC girl. Hell no. I don't feel sorry for him at all. I feel sorry for his children. I don't feel sorry for him. He's been doing this type of shit forever. And if it was my personal opinion, even when it comes down to Biggie Smalls, his hand was in that. My personal opinion. It is not a fact. It's just my opinion. And that's my birthday twin, Biggie. So no, I don't feel bad for him at all. Hell no. I feel bad for the children. I don't feel bad for him at all. At all. Yes, he's been getting away with shit for years. Absolutely agree. Hello, Don. How are you?
I have to say, while they were very thorough, very polished, very matter of fact, it was a little stiff. He talks to the jury just like he would be talking to someone at the breakfast table, maybe someone in his family. He cracks little jokes, and one of them actually pertained to this point you just raised, Michael. So he was saying how
I don't think he even knew how serious this trial was up until maybe this week. So does Cassie need to be under the jail also? No, but KK does, in my opinion. If KK helps with all these crimes, she needs to be locked up. But Cassie, well, then again, I kind of feel what you're saying, Don, because she was doing a lot of these criminal acts when it comes to the sex trafficking and all that stuff. She was a part of all of that. So I kind of understand where you're coming from. And you're not the only dude that has asked me that question before. And I always got to think about it for a second. I'll always go back to this answer. So I understand where you're coming from when you say what you are saying. But if that's the case, they all should be locked the fuck up. Let me see. Law and Crime. Ain't I on that now? No, this is Court TV. Law and Crime. I saw that yesterday in the headlines, and I was like, how true is that? Wow. So wait a minute, y'all. So now I'm on Law and Crimes, and they got the surveillance footage out for what's that boy, Carmelo Anthony, and they charging him with first degree M. Oh God, I swear to God. On Crime Diddy. That's what I need to put, because now I'm noticing too much other stuff, and I need to be paying attention to what she just told me.
Bombshell new lawsuit that involves Sean Diddy Combs, but isn't against the disgraced music mogul. As Diddy is listening to closing arguments in his sex trafficking and racketeering trial in federal court in New York, his son, John.
I feel like once they convict Diddy, they definitely gonna double back and get KK and drug. I think that Cassie's not gonna be charged because she probably got some type of immunity, or what was that? What was that was protecting Gunna, y'all? Somebody tell me what was that was protecting Gunna? Who's in Texas? Yeah, he done. Yeah, unfortunately, his sons probably was around a couple of things and seen a couple of things, and now they following after him.
Has been hit with a lawsuit by a woman who claims that he lured her to Los Angeles to be raped by multiple men, including his dad, Sean Diddy Combs. Now, this isn't the first time that Justin has been named.
Oh, yeah. That's why he's being charged. Yeah, I agree with you,
by Law and Crime.
I agree with
I'm Chris Stewart.
Wait, I agree with you. Yeah, that Carmelo Anthony thing
of this new lawsuit involving the son of Sean.
But I don't know the full story to the situation.
After the government on Thursday finished their closing arguments in the case against the disgraced music mogul, that we learned about this new lawsuit against Sean Combs' son, Justin. Justin is one of Diddy's 7 kids. Here he is with his dad's arm around his shoulder. Justin has been in court supporting his dad, just as his siblings have been over the past 7 weeks of testimony. Now, listen, whatever your feelings are on Sean Combs and whether you think he's guilty of the charges that could put him in federal prison for the rest of his life, you just have to think how difficult it must be to hear about all the sexual exploits of their father. But if you believe the allegations I'm about to tell you in this new lawsuit brought against Justin Combs, Justin apparently was very aware of his dad's lifestyle. The new lawsuit that just dropped was filed by a woman from Louisiana who says in 2017, Justin Combs coaxed her to come to LA because she says that Diddy's son promised her a job in the entertainment industry. She claims the two had met on Snapchat, and Justin allegedly asked for explicit pictures, and she sent them. The woman, who's not named in this suit, says when she got to LA, she was raped by several men, including a certain music mogul now at the center of this high-profile, historic trial in federal court in Lower Manhattan. Yes, Sean Diddy.
Wait, OC girl. You meaning to tell me the liquor company that he was suing helped Cassie get the lawyers? Y'all know way more than what I know, but I'm gonna tell y'all one thing, because I just remembered I was saying something to y'all before I even went into this whole Diddy thing. The next time they have a case in New York, I'm taking my ass right down there to that federal courthouse, and I will be covering it, because I should have done that this time around, but I had so much stuff with my health and work and trying to figure out if I should be at work, if I shouldn't be at work. I had so much other stuff to be worrying about right now. I should have took my ass down there. But then when I thought about it when I was out of work 2 weeks ago. I said, you should go down there. But the slew of YouTubers that I seen, not my kind of people. If anything past Nick at Night and Armand Wiggins and Girl, Is That Legal? And a few others, everybody else just seemed to be start trying to chase clout. And I can't be around all of that. So yeah. Wow. I pray his daughter don't meet a Diddy. Girl, I pray his daughters don't either. He was sick. Like, did y'all see the Tasha K interview with the guy? But I don't know how, because I feel like some of these people that's coming out and saying they did freak offs with them, I don't know how factual they be. I feel like some people just be doing that. But I saw the interview with Tasha K and that guy, and I was like, what the hell?
The alleged victim claims that Justin invited her out west for a weekend to talk about her career. But when she got there, she says she was kept in a house in Beverly Hills. And according to the lawsuit, things seemed fine at first, but when she allegedly asked Justin Combs if they were going to leave the house, he said no. She claims that Justin Combs offered her alcohol, pills, and weed, and she thinks that the weed was laced. Now, you can see in those allegations some of the comparisons in this lawsuit to the so-called freak-offs that we have been hearing about for weeks at the center of the Sean Diddy Combs sex trafficking and racketeering trial. The woman says after she took the drugs, 3 men entered the house and all of them were wearing masks. Now, it's unclear what kind of masks the men were wearing, but when I read that part, I thought about the testimony of Sheree Hayes in the Sean Diddy Combs trial. The escort known as the Punisher. He testified that during a freak-off, Sean Combs allegedly wore a face covering that he likened to a Muslim hijab. In the lawsuit against Justin Combs, the alleged victim says that she knew that one of the men was Diddy just because of his mannerisms. But how about this? She also knew it was Diddy because she says that Justin, as his dad, entered the home to allegedly rape a woman that he brought to LA, called Diddy, quote, Hops. Now, we see on Justin's social media that Hops is the phrase that he often uses for his dad. In this lawsuit, the alleged victim claims that she was led to a bedroom where she was allegedly told, quote, you better let this happen or else. Then she says that each man took a turn raping her, calling it a, quote, brutal gang rape. After that, she was taken to an airport on Monday and flown home. Not only is Diddy facing the possibility of spending the rest of his life in prison if convicted of all the charges in his sex trafficking and racketeering trial, there have been nearly 80 lawsuits filed against him in civil court. Many are still active. Several of the lawsuits accuse Diddy of sexual abuse and are filed by people who are not giving their names, just like in this lawsuit that we're talking about. This also isn't the first lawsuit that Justin Combs has recently faced. Justin was named in a suit brought by music producer Rodney Jones, who goes by Little Rod. Rod claims that Diddy coerced him into sexual acts. And you can see the suit also names Justin Combs and accused Justin of covering up a shooting in 2022 at Little Rod's studio in LA with his dad. In May, a judge did dismiss Justin from Little Rod's lawsuit, so he is no longer facing those allegations. As for the lawsuit filed in the hours before his dad's attorneys were to make closing arguments, E! News reports that Diddy's attorneys have denied the allegations, but it's unclear what Justin's response is at the time of this recording. Joining us now is criminal defense attorney Will Corman. Always great to have you on Law and Crime. Thanks for being with us.
This is crazy.
What stands out to you in this lawsuit that Sean Combs is named, but also his son Justin?
Always felt like he was evil.
I think that the connection to Sean Combs is pretty tenuous.
I just always thought that Diddy was evil. Like, even as a young girl, like, we used to have like different programs and certain celebrities would come. And I remember he came and I just didn't like him because you don't even claim where you really from. Like, if y'all don't know, Diddy is not from Harlem, y'all. Like, that nigga's from Mount Vernon. So I like that, for me, like, rubbed me the wrong way. And then it was always something about his eyebrows, y'all. Something about his eyebrows. I told y'all I use my discernment, and I think he was one of those people I always use my discernment on. something about his eyebrows used to just throw me the fuck off. I don't know why, but something about those eyebrows, the way they go up like devil horns, that was enough for me. So like I never wanted to be involved in Diddy's I was never excited when it came to Diddy. Like, ugh. He's not attractive to me. Like, he's not an attractive man to me. He seemed like an asshole, which now we know. Now we know that's exactly what he is. So it's just like I never found him interesting, y'all. I never found him interesting. He was never my cup of tea. I don't feel bad for him at all. But yeah. Is there anything else y'all seen going on or the goings ons on here that y'all want me? Girl, what did Beyonce say? What did Beyonce say? Beyonce said, damn it. This thing keep cutting off on me and I don't know why. What did Beyonce say? Beyonce said it must be your cash because it ain't your face, okay? Shay never lied. He definitely a dick driller. I bet. I gotta get them to come. My microwave is installed into my stove. Gotta get them to come and fix this because now I'm starting to get annoyed with this. Let's see. Come on, y'all. Come on, microwave. Just stay. Yeah, her and Jay was at them parties too. Her and Jay was at them parties too, and I feel like they're gonna come after Jay-Z next. And unfortunately for me, being a big fan of Beyonce, I have to keep it real when it comes to that. And I'm not gonna be biased or nothing like that. I'm not gonna be biased. Just like my whole stance on who Nicki Minaj married. We just went live now. Y'all know, girl. Y'all know what that means. We'll be back later. I'll holler at y'all because y'all need to catch this. We got to see what Armand is talking about, y'all. So I will holler at y'all later. Let's go and get the Armand tea, and then we come back. Thank y'all for always coming by. E-Babe, I gotta thank you so much for always coming by. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate all of y'all. Let's just keep growing together. And like I said, y'all see my post. I made that post for a reason. I'm trying to see something. We'll see how it goes. Trying to see something. I'll holler at y'all later.